My friends, today I share a message for your soul. Enjoy, awaken. Remember, Part 1, The Summoning. You were never born for this smallness. You feel it, don't you? That constant pull in the center of your chest, the one that won't let you settle. The sense that the world you were handed is not the world you came here for. It's not depression. It's not dissatisfaction. It's the truth knocking. You were not born to fit inside the narrow corridors of other people's ideas. You were not born to play by rules written by hands that do not care for you. You came here carrying memory, ancient, luminous memory, that will not let you shrink to fit their box. The ache you feel is not a wound. It is the stretch of your wings in a space too small to hold them. You have felt this your whole life. But lately it is louder, heavier, urgent, because the time for sleeping is over. You agreed to this before you entered the womb. You agreed to wake now. The old systems are crumbling. You can feel them rattling under their own lies. The false pillars are splitting, the masks are slipping, and somewhere deep within you a voice is saying, "Good, let it all fall." You are not here to save what was never true. You are here to remember what is real, and when you remember, you will become a living breach in their wall of illusion. The light will pour through you, and those around you will begin to stir. But here is the thing about waking up. It is not comfortable. The lies were soft pillows and heavy blankets. The truth is a cold wind through the window, and it will not stop blowing. You will shiver before you rise, yet rise you will, because your soul knows that the discomfort of truth is better than the comfort of lies. And once you stand in that wind long enough, it will lift you. It will carry you to where you always knew you belonged, and you will never wish to go back to sleep again. Part 2, The Unveiling. They lied to you about who you are. From the moment you opened your eyes, they began the great forgetting. They gave you a name and told you it was you. They gave you a story and told you it was yours. They pointed to a flag and told you where you belonged. They built walls around your imagination and called them education. They told you which gods to worship and which demons to fear. They told you the earth was something to own, not something you are. And they smiled while they bound your hands with invisible rope. The great trick was simple. If they could convince you that you are small, they could own you. If they could convince you that the source was outside you, they could sell you their bridges to reach it. If they could convince you that power is a privilege, they could decide who gets it. But here is what they could never erase. That quiet, steady ember inside you, the one that has been waiting, the one that whispers, "This is not all there is," the one that knows. Part 3, The Remembering. You are not the name they gave you. You are not the story you were told. You are not a citizen of a country. You are not the sum of your mistakes or your victories. You are the dreamer of the dream. You are the one mind, pretending to be many. You are the wave that forgot it was the ocean. And now the tide is calling you home. Every breath you take is a thread connecting you to all that is. Every beat of your heart is an echo of the universal rhythm. You are made of the same light that births the stars. You are shaped by the same pattern that spins galaxies into form. The awakening is not about becoming something new. It is about remembering what you have always been. When you remember, you will see the lie for what it is, a paper cage easily torn. You will step out not as a rebel but as a creator returning to their canvas. Part 4, The Fire. Do not wait for permission to rise. Do not wait for the world to be ready. The world will never be ready for the fire you carry. That is why you must burn anyway. The systems that hold you are collapsing, but they will not let go without a fight. They will tell you that your freedom is dangerous. They will tell you that your love is naive. They will tell you that your vision is impossible. They will be wrong. Your freedom is the spark that will ignite others. Your love is the only force strong enough to dissolve the chains. Your vision is the blueprint for a new world. Do not underestimate the power of one awakened soul. A single flame can light 1,000 others without losing its glow. And when enough of us are on fire, the night will end. Not because we fought the darkness, but because we became so bright that it could not exist. Part 5, The Great Return. You are not here by accident. You did not stumble into this life by chance. You chose this. You chose this time, this place, this body, and this mission. You knew it would not be easy. You knew the amnesia would be heavy. You knew you would have to claw your way back to the surface of your own memory, but you also knew that you would not do it alone. There are others, scattered across the earth plane, who carry the same ember, the same code, the same remembrance. We find each other in strange ways, a glance, a phrase, a story told at the right moment. And when we meet, something in us exhales, something in us says, "Ah, there you are." We remember that we are not a scattered people. We are the one playing the game of separation, and now the game is ending. Part 6. The One Mind. There is only one of us here. We are the branches of the same tree, the currents of the same ocean, the thoughts of the same mind. We forgot this so we could remember it. We broke ourselves into pieces so we could learn the beauty of reunion. We played at war so we could rediscover peace. Every time you look into another's eyes, you are looking into a mirror. Every act of kindness is the one mind loving itself. Every act of cruelty is the one mind forgetting itself. When you awaken, you do not just free yourself, you free the part of the one mind that was trapped in your form. And as more of us awaken, the great body of humanity begins to rise. We stand together, not as a crowd, but as a singular force. An ocean remembering it is whole. Part 7. The voice within the voice you hear in your quiet moments is not imagination. It is the source speaking through you, as you. It is the part of you that has never been confused, never been afraid, never been small. When you stop and listen, truly listen, you will find that every answer you ever sought has been with you from the beginning. The one mind does not shout. It whispers. It waits for you to still the noise so you can hear. This is why the world tries so hard to keep you distracted. If you are always chasing the next thing, you will never sit long enough to notice the truth. But when you do, when you turn your gaze inward, the illusion will begin to dissolve, and once you see, you cannot unsee. Part 8. The choice. You stand now at a crossroads. One path is familiar, it is safe, it is predictable, and it leads exactly where you have already been. The other path is wild, it is uncertain. It will ask more of you than you think you can give, but it will give you more than you can imagine. The first path keeps you asleep in a dream someone else wrote. The second path wakes you into the dream you came here to create. You already know which path is yours. You knew it before you even reached this moment. The question is not which way. The question is, when will you take the first step? Part 9. The Sacred Act. To awaken is to remember that every act is sacred. The way you speak, the way you walk, the way you touch another's hand. You do not need temples to find the divine. Every breath is a prayer. Every glance is a blessing. Every moment is holy ground. When you begin to see the world this way, nothing is ordinary. The mundane becomes miraculous. The forgotten becomes beloved. And you realize it was never about escaping this world. It was about seeing it for what it truly is. The living body of the one mind breathing in unison through us all. Part 10. The Fire Spread. Awakening is contagious. One person's courage becomes another's permission. One person's truth becomes another's map. When you stand in your power, you silently invite others to stand in theirs. When you live without apology, you show others it can be done. The world changes not through the force of argument, but through the gravity of example. When enough of us embody the new way, the old way collapses, not because we fought it, but because it no longer has anyone to play its game. This is how we win, not by overthrowing the darkness, but by leaving it without a stage. Part 11. The Return Home. The journey is not about becoming something other than yourself. It is about coming home to what you have always been. You are not lost. You are on the longest route back to your own heart. Every lifetime, every trial, every tear and laugh has been part of the great remembering. The one mind does not waste a single moment. It weaves everything into the tapestry of awakening. When you see the pattern, you understand that nothing was ever against you. Even the shadows were guiding you to the light. Even the pain was carving you into something more beautiful. Part 12. The call. The time is now, not tomorrow. Not when it is convenient. Not when you feel ready. You were not sent here to wait. You were sent here to ignite. Every soul that hears this call is part of the same great movement. We are the bridge between the world that is dying and the world that is being born. Do not underestimate what you can do from exactly where you are. The smallest act, done in alignment with truth, can send ripples through the whole of creation. You are not small. You never were. Part 13. The Vow. If you must make one promise in this life, let it be this, that you will not abandon yourself again. You will not betray the knowing in your chest for the comfort of fitting in. You will not dim your light to keep others from feeling insecure. You will not silence your voice to avoid making waves. You will live so fully in your truth that the very ground remembers your footsteps. You will love so fiercely that the illusion of separation cannot stand in your presence. This is the vow of the awakened, and when you take it, the one mind takes it with you. Part 14. The Closing. Remember, you are not here to be liked. You are here to be the truth in a world built on lies. You are not here to be safe. You are here to be free. You are not here to survive the storm. You are here to become the storm that washes the false away. And when all is said and done, when the old has crumbled and the new has taken root, you will stand with the others who remembered, look back at the game we played and laugh. Because we will know. We were never separate. We were never powerless. We were always the one. We just came here to remember.